How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. There is a major bank that warned us that today we would fall down in price. I want to go through that, explain why this might have happened here today, why we saw some red. And honestly, by the time that you're seeing this, you probably saw my last video where I explained that I was actually going long on a few assets. I was buying a couple positions, and we are up from the bottom. Bitcoin has rallied a bit. If we scroll in here, right, we touched down to about 65K. We're up at 67.2 right now. So if you were bullish, if you were going long, or you bought up a little bit of crypto, you probably did pretty well here today. Of course, by the time you watch this, I don't know what's going to happen. But overall, it seems like maybe this was the worst of it. Now, if you don't mind, hit subscribe. Turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. Also, there is going to be a link to Margex underneath the video. They just added a bunch of pairs of cryptocurrency. So they added FET, Jasmy, ICP, Floki, TIA, STRK, and AGIX, along with other currencies that they have already had on here. You can trade a variety of different cryptos, and you can use all different forms of collateral. So you can trade in the native crypto, or you can trade using USDC or USDT as collateral as well. So there are all different kinds of options. Definitely check that out underneath the video if you're interested, along with a link to CoinW. When you sign up for CoinW with my link, it's another platform that you can use to trade the market. You get access to a private group with professional traders in there that give you chart analysis all the time. So definitely check both of those out underneath the video. Now, let's look at what's happening here. We had dominance go up as the crypto market fell. We covered this in the last video, but a lot of cryptocurrencies fell 5, 10, 20%. And we see dominance hitting now a new high. A new high for the cycle and breaking this massive 8-year downtrend. So pretty bullish here for Bitcoin dominance. There are a couple of different reasons that this happened. One was that conflict or possible conflict between Iran and Iraq, with the US in there somewhere as well. I covered that in the last video. We also saw a bunch of liquidations. Let me move over here. Bitcoin liquidations contributed to the downfall along with all of crypto. There was almost $800 million worth of longs liquidated in a pretty short time, just 24 hours. That's definitely going to cause the market to fall down. So you have to know what you're doing if you are trading leverage, or go lower leverage. But we also had a warning about this. Zero Hedge said today was tax selling Friday, just as Morgan Stanley warned. 265 billion, not million, billion in capital gains tax selling. Morgan Stanley warns momentum mauling is coming thanks to the IRS. So a lot of people making a lot of money, right? A lot of people have to pay taxes at the end of the year. And I couldn't find exactly where they said this, but I found a YouTube video that explained this. This is from Morgan Stanley. As tax day approaches, U.S. retail investors will owe $265 billion to the government in capital gains taxes on QDS estimates, below the 2022 peak, but still the third highest on record. Those payments historically have had an impact on equity flows. Retail cash equity demand on QDS's model based on public data is typically 20 to 40% below the prior year average in the weeks before tax day, which could be a 1 to 2% drag on the S&P 500. What did we see today? About a 1.5% drop, maybe 2% drop on the NASDAQ. So in addition to liquidations, in addition to the conflict, there could be some of that in crypto. Now, I think most crypto people probably know that they have to sell some crypto. If they have to sell some crypto at this point, they're probably not waiting until tax day, like right before tax day, to sell. Could always be wrong, but this is leading into the big tax day for U.S. investors. Maybe there's some of that as well here today. And even if it wasn't people directly selling Bitcoin or Ethereum, yeah, maybe they sold some Bitcoin ETFs. Definitely a possibility, because there was a big gain at the beginning of the year. Maybe some people are saying, hey, I just made 40-50% in the Bitcoin ETFs. Maybe I want to take some profits. I can pay some of my taxes with that as well. We did see a big volatility day, or a big volume day as well for the Bitcoin ETFs. We had over 2 billion from IBIT. So it will be interesting to see how this settles out. And this could cause some volatility tomorrow because there's less volume on the weekends and the ETFs usually settle the next day. So tonight we're going to get the volume numbers. It's going to be interesting to watch because 2 days ago, GBTC almost had a 0 day, and then yesterday it had $100+ million flowing out. IBIT had a big day yesterday. I don't know. I have a feeling something big is going to happen after hours today. I don't know whether it's GBTC stopping the bleed or whether it's IBIT with a really big day or a negative day, the first negative day. I don't know. I have a feeling, though, something crazy is about to happen. I could be wrong. That's just my gut feeling, though. We did get some big news, actually, from Elon Musk as well here today. Sawyer Merritt is reporting this, but Elon tweeted about this. Tesla has officially lowered their monthly FSD subscription price to $99 per month from $200 per month, or $199 per month. They rolled out, I realize this isn't crypto related, but they rolled out full self-driving to North America. I believe it was North America. Maybe it was just America. But they rolled it out for free for a month. Now, I have been trying FSD, and it's impressive. It is impressive. My wife tried it, and she was scared of FSD. She was scared of even auto steer when we started, but you kind of get used to it. Now, there are situations where it's not perfect, and honestly, being in an area that's a little bit quieter, more country roads, there are more times, I think, where it has an issue because it doesn't know the speed limit as well. It's not well posted, or it's not posted very obviously. We have a lot of signs that say like 45 mile per hour ends, and then it sees 45 miles per hour and thinks that that's a speed limit. So it does have to get better, but that's an easy change. You just scroll up or scroll down on the speed. But this is a big move from Elon because there are just going to be a lot more people that like this at $99 per month. It's the cost of a subscription instead of like a car payment, right? It's like a somewhat expensive subscription versus a full cheap car payment. And I think being under 3 figures, there are going to be a lot of people that tried it out this month, like it, are going to take it. They're going to pay for it. I mean, when you think about that throughout the year too, $1,200 throughout the entire year, that's nothing compared to the new cost of a Tesla, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. So a lot of people will do this just for the heck of it. A lot of people do it because it saves them a lot of mental bandwidth. And they can always raise these prices in the future. Just like Netflix, like Apple, like a lot of companies. They do raise their prices over time, or they could raise their prices. Right now, they just don't have enough people, right? But when there are enough people that understand it, that show it to other people, and they have like an ecosystem, it's much easier to start raising the prices. Right now, they're just lowering the price to get more people in the door. So honestly, I don't think this is the worst move in the world. It'll be interesting, though, to see how the stock reacts. I didn't see what happened after hours once they posted this. Maybe I can do that right now pretty quickly. But Elon has posted about this himself too, so I'm sure lots of people know about this. Right now, the stock is up about 1% after hours. So not a big move, but it will be interesting to see on their earnings call what they say about the take rates. And honestly, I don't think they'll really know because right now is a 1 month free. So there's no one signing up for FSD right now. It would be dumb to sign up when you have a free month anyways. But I think next quarter we'll get a better idea for how many people actually are using this or are paying for this new subscription. And I did just want to cover that because I find it fascinating, and I do have a large position in Tesla. Let me know your thoughts on this crash, the crash of April 12th, that maybe is going to get bought right back up. As I said in my last video, I didn't think it was a bad time to be buying to dollar cost average on this dip, and it is just a higher low at this point. But do you think we're going to fall back down? Do you think we're going lower? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the halving is less than a week away, or is about a week away, I guess. Remember that. Think long term, right? There's going to be volatility short term, but long term, we are headed in the right direction. Thank you so much. Check out the links to Margex and to CoinW underneath the video, and I'll see you in the next one.